Obviously, it starts, at the point of attack. But I think it's everywhere. This hole's everywhere, and it's kind of been our Achilles heel all year. So I think just every single person from the top to bottom on that bench, got to buy into it.
Marvin, the other Marvin.
Oh, I feel like we ain't never played a team like that that's just that fast. Like they the fastest team in the country. Like, and it was hard for us tonight. Like, we just got to do better, and get back at it, and work.
I guess my question would be, Marvin, kind of piggybacking off of that. Did their, like you said, kind of piggybacking off of, you saying them being the fastest on the team, did that pace kind of throw you guys off a little bit?
Yeah, it did for sure. Like, cause they the fastest team in the country, so that's something different for us. Like, cause and then they just shoot threes, so nobody could help, and we like a midline team, so it was really hard for us tonight. But we gonna bounce back the next time we play them for sure.
Same thing, questions for all three of you guys. Marvin, third, I'll start with you. Where's the belief level at going into the second half of Big West play?
It's always great. We have Coach Barnes here, a great coach. We listen to him. We're gonna practice how we normally practice. We're gonna get back right. We got it.
Jacob, where's your confidence level at right now?
I mean, coach's speech in the locker room after the game was really a lot of it was the basic was about believing, like show up the next day and figure it out. And that's kind of how we like our Achilles heel, man. We just we got to have everybody buy in and really believe. You know what I mean? We all got to be on the same page. But as far as like me personally, though, I 1,000,000% still believe. Like there's no drop off, there's no confidence dipping or nothing. You know what I mean? Like. A few games ago, we was talking about how, on fire we were, you know what I'm saying? And now we're just going through a rough patch, so we just got to figure it out.
Confidence is there for sure. We know what we can do, and we know what we can do when we lock in and buy into what coach tell us. Like, when we come together as a team, like, it's going to be good for us, defensive and offensive.
Anybody else? All right, thank you guys. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ready, everybody?
Yep.
Now, if we want to score the basketball more than we want to defend, and we got to get that fixed. I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious. I mean, this is the highest scoring team that I probably had here. We shoot better from the three-point than we ever shot here. I don't know about free throws, but it's probably up there high, and we can't get stops. You can't be at home and shoot 60% in the first half. I mean, unless you know right there that we're not in the right spot, and we've been able to. It's been creeping up on us. We've been able to make a run, which we did tonight, but we were so far behind it didn't give us an opportunity to close the gap enough. But it's defense. It's the bottom line, and I'm disappointed and embarrassed because this program been built on defense, and my career been built on defense, and we're not playing very good now. So I take the responsibility for that. I don't put that on our players. That's on me. But we got to share in the responsibility that that we're not playing good defensively, and we got to recognize that. And until we decide to do that, we're gonna have these kind of games.
Coach, they seem to take opportunities on the transition. Would you say that the pacing of their offense threw you guys off a little bit?
No, it's just our commitment. I mean, you got to be committed to get back. We knew their pace. They average about 14 seconds. Overall, one of the fastest playing teams in the country. We talked about it. We worked on it. We showed it. And again, that's going to happen 2 or 3 plays. Like, because they play so fast, they're going to beat you down the floor 2 or 3 plays. But it just happened too many times. And again, they caught us when we value offense. So we score, something good happens for us. They beat us down the floor until we realize that we got to be a better defensive team. We score enough. We got good enough players. You know what I'm saying? We make good enough shots. You don't guard anybody. And again, that's disappointing. And it's just, hey, we played that team, and all just respect to them. And I think they got a great system. And they did what they do. We didn't do what this program is all about. And we've been working on it and thought, we've been getting better. This is not the first game like it's been happening. But, we've been strong enough or confident enough to end up coming back, and it didn't happen for us tonight. But the same thing, our coach has been harping to them all the time. We got to get better defensively. And we don't have any players that are coming in that are new. So the guys that we got to get it done.
How do you get back to the DNA of this program, though, playing defense? What has to happen?
Commitment from everyone, coaches and players. We got to be committed to it. We're probably not going to be the defensive team that we may have been in our best defensive teams, but we should be better than what we are now. And right now, there's no way that we should be giving up 60%, and that's happening almost every game, and that's not good. Regardless of who we've played, we've been giving up 50, 55%, sometimes 60. Again, that's just got to be a commitment. We all got to look at ourselves in the mirror, and I got to think of whatever I've been doing all of these years and try to get back to it. I told our players in there, we recruited some guys that we thought could help us offensively. And they have, no question about that. But we don't have our identity of who we are defensively. And we got to hurry up and get to that.
Coach, kind of being in the second half of conference play, you guys currently in 8th in the seedings. Obviously you feel that every game is a must-game win. Do you feel that there is more added pressure, especially after a result like this?
Oh, it's just too many games left. I mean, we probably win 2 or 3 games, we'd be in 5th place. I mean, hopefully we don't talk about losing any games. So we play better, we'll take care of ourselves. We guard better, we'll win games. Like this, it's not rocket science in this particular point. We have enough scoring. I mean, I don't know how many of y'all, been around here, but for us to score 81 points, I don't know how many times I've played and coached in a game that we scored 81 points and lost. So we know what's staring us in the face. Again, we just got to make a commitment to do it. So we decided to guard, we can beat anybody on our schedule. We don't decide to guard like we did tonight. Anyone on our schedule can beat us. So it's really on us to make that decision that we want to play great defense, and if we do that, we win. Again, this is not a team without Tom Mark. If it's Tom Marcus here, I would stand a little bit stronger to say, how good we could be defensively. But the guys that we have now that's available, we're not probably as good as some teams that we've had here before that were defensively. We're a whole lot better offensively, but we're not as good defensively. But we can't be this bad defensively that every single game that there's a half that's over 52 or 53%. I mean, we're not committed to it. And we got to get back to being committed to it. And, talking with our guys, it's not going to hurt our offense. Actually, it's going to help us. But again, until we buy into that, these kind of things happen.
And you only get you only get a 1 day of practice before then you play another game. What does tomorrow's practice look like? Is it one where you don't let them have any basketballs out there, just play a whole defensive practice? What do you do?
I don't know yet. I pray about it tonight and make that decision tomorrow. We do have practice tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Right now, I gotta get myself in a position that I look long term what we're trying to do. I'll talk to guys like I do after every game, and I'll text them and find out where everyone is. I'll talk to the coaches, and then we'll determine that. It could go a lot of different ways. We could just meet and watch film. We could have no balls. We could do defense all practice. I'll ask our coaches what they think, and then we'll make a decision. So I couldn't make that decision to give you an answer on that today, but we're gonna be determined. We won't lose our identity. We're a pretty good scoring team, but we're gonna guard better than what we guard now because we're capable of guarding better than what we guard now.
How confident are you in the team fixing these issues and maybe getting on a run in the second half?
Well, I'm a guy that if you see our stuff, I always have believe because I think all things are possible. So as I told them, I'm too much of a veteran coach at this particular point. We win 2 or 3 games, then we'll be talking about, trying to work to get a bye. That becomes, but we've got to do that. And as I told them, we can't talk about it, we got to be about it. So I won't lose confidence nor my composure. I thought tonight was not the night after the game to really go at our guys too hard just because of experience. I do trust and believe that our team will come back and we'll fix the problem that we have. So my whole thought process is positive. I don't allow things to come in because I'm the leader. If I ever start doubting, then, first of all, they're going to pick it up because we have a close relationship, but also, it's way too early for that. But not only is it too early for that, we've been through the league, and we know that if we guard, if we play better defense, again, we don't have to be great. We just got to be better, that we can beat anybody in our league. But also we saw tonight that if we don't, anyone can beat us in the league. So we'll figure it out. I think our guys care enough. I don't think we're having any issues of guys don't care or want to give up or anything because I think they see the writing on the wall. It's just you can always talk. You can always dream. You can always imagine. But if you don't ever take action, then your dreams and goals and all that kind of stuff, it does come to fruition. So for me, I got to figure out tonight, as the question was asked right here, I got to figure out what's the best plan to try to move us forward. Not expecting that we can go to Northridge and be this great defensive team, but we got to make progress, and we got to make progress in a hurry. Hey, man, thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys.